All right, we are on our calendars, and I apologize. I know it's been a while since we've been here, and it's going to be another while before we go, but we don't have a huge amount of time with a large closed session, so if it's possible to be brief, please do so. If not, then try.
I'll be brief. I know I have a lot, because considering New Mexico last week, all in all, did a tour, talked about some University of New Mexico, gave a presentation on not only at their satellite office to talk about how they're working through farming with the minimum amount of water. So that was good information. I'm getting more as I collect from the slideshow on that, so I can have some information on what they're doing. And then have more on it, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'll be brief. Then we passed our document finally. Last time I know we struggled with it. We got to concept last September, and then this time we actually all voted for not only the recommendations to Administrator Regan from the EPA, but also for the rationales. So that's done, and we will form and then come back in July to finalize and send off. And so that work is done, and it actually went faster than the last time we went out when I went to Colorado, because that took like 4 days instead of 3. Anyhow, more and more, there was a lot of other different presentations, but I won't get into those. And let's see, tomorrow I have Earth agenda review, and then let's see, next week I'll be in DC as well. I know that you all will be there, but I'll be there too on other business. However, I'll be conducting county business and RCRC business, whatever I can mix in as well. I'm not going on the county's dollar. I'm going on with the different entities, the tribes sending me. So that's why I'll be going there. The week after, I know that since we're going through President's Day that week, but I'll just let everyone know I'm going to RCRC executive meeting on Wednesday the 21st. Agenda review will be that day as well. Middle Creek project, if I can mix that in, I will. I know that's with the Army Corps of Engineers, but usually it conflicts with that RCRC meeting, and then I'll be back for Worth that evening. Pretty open, so I'll probably be, catching up with people and other things that need to be done, and coming back to the Board of Supervisors meeting the next week on the, I want to say
27.
27. Thank you.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Perfect.
Kind of lost track of everything I've done over the last couple of weeks because of the last couple of days. But again, I just really want to thank all of our staff and everyone that's been working so hard. There's a tremendous amount of damage in my district, in the Cobb area, with trees on houses and cars and all the utilities. So this is going to be a long haul for the people that live up there and for the people that are still without power in the outer Kelseyville areas. It's really critical that everybody report their damage. We had a press release go out earlier this morning that has the way to report the damage. We're really looking for private property. So if you've got damage to your house, your property, or you have so many trees in your yard that it's going to be impossible for you to remove that on your own, we need to know about that. And I will be also going to Washington, D.C. on Thursday. Tomorrow I do have the meeting with Black Dog Designs and with you, Supervisor Chair Sabatier. And then we will be going to Washington, D.C. for the week. But Friday, our first day, is our FEMA training, which couldn't be more appropriate since we have so many disasters here. I'm really looking forward to this because I think a lot's changing with FEMA, and for us to be more proactive on how we respond is only going to strengthen us in our resiliency as we move forward into these events that we know that will keep coming. Then when coming back, I have the Cobb Area Council meeting on the 15th. The Soda Bay Corps evacuation route planning is, the draft is going to be out for public comment, and I'm going to have a meeting on the 16th after the tree mortality task force meeting. But on February 29th, we will be having our 28th, we will be having our public final public meeting at Canocti Harbor Resort. I need the public to be reviewing that document as soon as it's out until I think it's the first week of March, because that's going to be finalized the end of March, and that grant will be wrapped up. There's a couple other highlighting things we need to talk about. The 20th, we will be having our all-day DEI training for the Risk Reduction Authority. And other meetings, I think I can, those were the highlights of the things that are most important that I've got coming up. So I'll just stop there.
Thank you very much. Supervisor Green?
Yeah, thank you. Looks like I'm meeting with Black Dog Designs tomorrow morning as well. Also have a 2:30 Zoom whose subject escapes me, but I'll be pleasantly surprised. Did want to highlight there is going to be a virtual meeting tomorrow scheduled by California Department of Fish and Wildlife regarding the Clear Lake Hitch, and it is the Clear Lake Watershed Informational Public Meeting where a draft study plan will be presented regarding the department's in-stream flow program. And this is really the first shot across the bow about trying to figure out stream flows, groundwater interactions, and various barriers to hitch migration in our tributaries. So that will be a live meeting at 11 a.m., but it looks like there will be a recording made available, and the draft plan itself will be made available on the CDFW website. CDFW does not have yet a dedicated Clear Lake Hitch page, but we can always hope they will get there. But if you go to their main CDFW website, you can search for this event. Thursday, I hope to make Juvenile Justice Commission. That's not the same as Juvenile Justice Coordinating Council, but Superior Court is working to get that up and running again, and I'm interested in that. But if I don't make that, I am going to probably leave Thursday afternoon for some family business out of county, and probably won't be back until Sunday. This Saturday, I do have on calendar, though, an Ag Pass event out at Scotts Valley Women's Club on Hendricks Road. And that is important for any agricultural producers or commercial cannabis operators. Again, it's kind of hard to imagine right now a wildfire event, but if we have public emergencies and farmers or other people have need to get inside a declared emergency area to take care of farm animals, what have you, getting an Ag Pass and understanding how that program works is super, super important. And that's all I got.
Thank you very much. Supervisor
So
Simon.
we got a space committee meeting tomorrow, I think, with Lars. Thursday, I have math. Moving into next week, there is a benefits committee meeting. I won't be able to make that. I'm doing a State of the County at the Luncheon Club at the Senior Center in Middletown next Wednesday. We have LTA APC, right, on the 14th.
Is it not on my calendar?
We got bump of the holiday.
Yes, it is on the
It's on there,
14th.
so I think it's on the 14th. I also have an executive committee meeting for LTA on the 13th here in Lakeport, so I'll be attending that because I'm on the executive committee. Thursday will be the State Fire Board, State Board of Fire Services and over at the Capitol, or over at the Natural Resources Building in Sacramento. I'm just kind of hitting all of them. 21st, have the classification cycle review, class and comp on the 21st, and the 26th RRA. Tuesday, the 27th, obviously Super Bowl mixed in there on the 11th. Also have just a report, I did attend the swearing in for Senator McGuire yesterday. Representing, a couple different organizations, obviously Lake County, and, it went very well, but wanted to make sure we showed up there. I did see Brock Falkenberg, a couple other folks that were there, so,
I'm glad you were.
yeah. So anyway, it was a little treacherous getting there, but got there, and back. So I think that's what I have, unless I missed anything. I don't think I did.
So on Wednesday, tomorrow, I think it's already been stated, I have a Black Dog meeting for economic development. Also meeting for the first time with, as the vice chair of the Administration of Justice for CSAC, joining the chair and the other vice chair from Sacramento County, and I believe it's Tulare County, to discuss what our objectives are for the year. And I'm excited about our trip to go to Washington, D.C. I have co-sponsored one of the bills to change our emergency medical services reimbursement rates, and one of the changes that they're looking at, amongst other changes, is to do on a per-mile reimbursement, which has been some of the issues here, is it can take anywhere between 4 to 8 hours to transport a patient from one hospital to a higher level of care outside of the county, but the reimbursement rates don't even pay for our ambulance services to be able to do that. Therefore, we end up not having a private ambulance that wants to stick around when we contract with them, or the inability for our fire districts to be able to hold on to staff and still be able to provide that support. And so pretty happy that I got my name on that and that I can help push it through and see if somebody in the legislature is, or Congress is interested in taking on this important change for everybody. It's the same conversation in South Dakota, same conversation in Missouri. We're all dealing with it as we see our hospitals change and the way that they coordinate for patient care. I will be back later next week. LTA APCs, top of the list on there. I do want to mention again, February 22nd, Thursday, starting at about 11:30 a.m. at Woodland Community College, will be Black History Month. Randall Cole is leading that whole event, and I will be one of the speakers there. And I believe the theme is passing the baton. It's not a one-time thing of civil rights. It's multiple movements within the civil rights and the continued purpose of becoming a better, more perfect union. And so I will leave it at that.